right, first and foremost, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Reincarnation.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing the truth out across the four winds of the earth and all truth in sincerity. Hey, we're just gonna, through the spirit, man, just go into a few different topics, man, but mainly on, you know what I'm saying, pretty much the fact of there's a such thing as reincarnation, man, and how the ungodly, you know what I'm saying, they have this mindset that, you know, one life, you know what I'm saying, live it up, and that's it, man. That goes for Esau and our people, man, the folly of Esau, man, because there's a such thing as reincarnation, and your actions, man, will be weighed, man, thus said the scriptures, man. So, you know, it ain't like that one life, you know what I'm saying, you do what you want to do and that's it, man. You're going to have to be judged for your previous lives, man, because you're going to come back in reincarnation, man. You're going to have to be judged, you know what I'm saying. That's why brothers push, man, when you pray, man, you pray to the Lord, asking for forgiveness for the things you've done in your past life and in this life, man, because we don't know what we did in our past life, man.
I got one for you.
Bring it out, bro.
2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 33. And now are ye here, and your brethren among you. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. You know, and the point here says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And because all spirits are created from the ground. And when a so-called fleshly body dies, that spirit goes unto the Heavenly Father who lifted it out from the beginning, and then it comes back within that third and fourth generation. That's why it says that you shall be judged in those things in your body, whether they be good or whether they be evil. And because when you come back, that's that true definition of reap what you sow. If you sow wickedness and evil in your past life, the Heavenly Father has a particular judgment that is customized to you in the life that you are prepared to live.
Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
That place of judgment, right? For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. Where do we live?
On earth.
On earth. Because this is that true hell. Hell isn't a place that you're going to go down and burn for eternity and forever. You know? This is that true hell.
That's right. That wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
You know?
Because like the elder said, once you basically once your spirit is summoned to the spirit world, you do rise again through the process of resurrection. All right, because you're actually living in the spirit world. You get that judgment from Yahawashi, and basically you're at rest until the third and fourth generation. And when you come back during the third or fourth generation, that's when that hell is played out, which is that judgment.
It's like a cycle.
It's a cycle,
Because even in the book of Job, go ahead.
No, you got it, bro.
Even in the book of Job had spoke on that in the heavens, man, there was peace on the left and the right, man. You know what I'm saying? So if there was such thing as hell, man, what would be the purpose of that? You know what I'm saying? It would be more or less everybody in heaven was chilling, but shit, everybody else, you know what I'm saying? He was looking down below, they was in hell, man.
Hey, but the Heavenly Father's, the churches say that God is merciful for you eat swine. He's merciful to forgive you for committing adultery. He's merciful for this. He's merciful for that. But now you're going to burn for eternity.
These churches are full of contradiction, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lord love everybody, but you're going to go to hell.
Forever. Right.
Forever.
They be saying
you love it, but you're going to... I love my kids, but am I going to put a bullet in their head? That makes no fucking sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to say, well, the laws were done away with, but they still taking tithes. You know, that goes back to, you know what I'm saying, you have turned my father's house from a house of worship to a den of thieves, man. You know what I'm saying? Make up your goddamn mind, man. You can't, hey, we brought out a minute ago, man, Revelations 22 and 18, man. Those who add and take away from this book, man, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be pretty much confounded to the plagues of this book, man. You can't sit up here and try to, you know what I'm saying, take all the good things that's beneficial to your carnal body or your carnal way of living. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. I was saying, they say we cherry pick.
Right.
Really, y'all cherry pick the judgment of this book. You know, you skip over Isaiah 66. You skip over when the Lord say he coming with fire and those scriptures that actually bring evil times to the earth.
Right.
You don't want to hear that. But that's the judgment, man.
That's kind of precept. Just
and also, they be saying in the church, God is good all the time, but they believe in hell. Like, it don't make sense, man. You know?
I hate the sin, not the sinner.
Yep.
You know, the Lord hates the sin and not the sinner. So is he sending sin to hell?
Right.
Is he just gonna? Why? According to y'all, he's gonna be people burning in hell. Why wouldn't he just send the sin to hell if he only hates the sin and not the sin?
That don't make sense. The sin is a behavior, which is an action, man.
Hey, and Matthew just say that she would give birth to Yahawashi, who would save the people from his sins. We're paraphrasing, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, all of us are sinners, man. All of us are considered filthy rags, man. You know what I'm saying? So Yahawashi, man, the Lord had given his only begotten Son to save us from, you know what I'm saying, just straight acts, man. Because, hey, to this day we sinning, man. We be around a woman have a minister cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? We eating foods. We don't know what Esau put in these foods, man. You know what I'm saying? We're practicing the righteous acts, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We're being saved from our sins by Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? Being the sacrificial lamb, man. You know what I'm saying? He's saving from our sins, man. And we're turning away and putting off that old man, man, becoming a new man in Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? Walking the righteous path, man. That's pleasing to the Lord, man. That's how we're being saved, man.
Come.
Hey, this is actually talked about after you die. This is Job 3:11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the spirit when I came out of the belly? So okay, let's say if this process happened, so Job actually perished, what would happen? So basically, verse 17, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master.
Hey, Job, he pretty much want to go back to the spirit world. He didn't want to deal with all this wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, so like if I'm getting it wrong with somewhere in there, he said, you know what I'm saying, curse his mother from the womb. Something to that degree, man. God, he didn't want to come into this sinful world, man.
Curse be the day I come out of the womb.
God.
That's why
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's why the newborn babies be crying, man, because they leave from that spiritual world.
Right.
They be so angry and shit, man.
And then Jeremiah said the same thing. You go to Jeremiah chapter 20, and he was like basically saying, curse the man that brought to his father, you gonna have a son. You know what I'm saying? Because he was prophesying to Israel, well, at that time frame, the house of Judah, of how basically they were going to go down by the Babylonians. So basically, he didn't even want to be a part of it because he knew how dire people was going to die, man. So he was like, look, basically, curse the day I was born. Man.
That's why they say, like, in songs, their birthdays are curse days. You know, it's like Tupac, you know.
Because say, curse when we come in, curse when we go without, man. We curse when we born, and we curse when we die, man. I mean, there's no pretty much we're gonna have no peace and no type of redemption, man, until Yahawashi returns, man. Whether we live or whether we go out before, you know what I'm saying, the Lord comes back, man.
God.
I'm just bring my point up. Hey, this is Jeremiah 20:14. Cursed be the day wherein I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed.
That's a cut right there. People don't want to celebrate birthdays.
Yup. Hey, verse 15. Cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, a man child is born unto thee, making him very glad. He said, fuck that man.
Hey, this is Jonah 2:1. Then Jonah prayed unto Yahawashi his power out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto Yahawashi, and he heard me out of the belly of hell, cried I, and thou heardest my voice.
And that goes to tell you hell is a condition, man.
It's a condition.
All right, if you're going through hard times after hard times after hard times, hey, you're in hell. Even Tupac said that in one of his interviews. He was like, look, he was like, I got a big house, a big screen TV, I got cars. He was like, shit, this is heaven for now. He was like, so what's next? So he was basically saying, if he died, what is there that's not here?
Hey, fast forward to when Bow Wow just did that recent documentary thing he did, man. Bow Wow ain't happy here, man. He got all the riches, he got all the women, he can go anywhere he wants to, but he said he feel empty, man. Yeah. Something is missing, man.
He can't sit on his booty no more.
Yeah, because
Israel's seeking what they haven't obtained, man.
Yep.
And what Israel really want, man? What the men of the Lord really want and doing the work to obtain, man. Rest, man. Peace, man. Salvation, man.
Yep. Immortality.
Immortality.
I think in the book of Psalms, King David said, "If I make my bed up in hell, you are there." You know, just letting you know, hell is a condition.
That's
played on earth.
That's why Jake always say, man, what's good, man? Shit, catching hell, man. Got all these goddamn bills, man. My woman tripping. You catching hell, man. Hell is a condition, man. Hell, and of course the ground, man. But you're not gonna burn in hell for all eternity, man.
I got one.
Well, you know, and that's a good point too, because the second definition of hell is the grave. Right. But at the same time frame, your spirit is not there; it's just your flesh. It's your flesh.
I got one. It's Proverbs 27:20. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied.
So what is hell and destruction? Conditions, man. Destruction is basically something that will promote death as well as hell, man. Those conditions can bring you death.
That's why you see these men and these hip hop MTV cribs living that lavish lifestyle. Quite often you hear them say more money, more problems, man. You know, because this money is not real. This world is really just a big illusion of you can have satisfaction. Like that success story is just a fable here, man. There's no success here, man. There's only more problems created because the wicked are ruled.
That's right, and not to mention the shit they're doing to get there.
Yeah,
they'll get illusion of success.
Yep. It's always a big sellout move behind, especially Jake. All right, is get that lavish lifestyle and get those riches. It's always a big sellout, man. You know.
I got a precept, bro. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 47. For what profit is it for a man to now in this present time to live in heaviness? And that's going to the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going through all these different things, man. All these different turmoils, having sorrow, man, being in all kind of jacked up positions, man. Bills, children, women, you know what I'm saying? Everything it's like everything is against us, man. You know what I mean? And after death to look for punishment. So that, okay, we done went through all this shit and now we finna burn forever, man? Because we all sin, man. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense, man. The Lord is not finna take us through all these different turmoils, all these different things. Hey, man, gold is tried through the fire, man. He's building us up. The Lord ain't building us up to burn forever, man.
And you can't put fire in fire and still have some type of a consequence to it. Right. Because think about this, your spirit is nothing but fire. That's the reason why once you perish, your body gets cold. Okay, hence the term when Samson was, I think it was Samson and his wife, they was talking to that angel, and after the angel had gave them that message, the angel went straight into the fire, letting you know that your spirit is nothing but fire.
God, it say the Lord is a consuming fire, man.
Right,
you
right.
know?
And 2nd Ezra 9:12, the same must know it after death by pain.
Yep. This Revelation 20:14.
Go ahead, bro. I was gonna get this.
No, I don't got my scripts. I'm going on.
All right, okay.
Go ahead and get it.
Revelations 20 and 14. Come. It say, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death."
This plain and simple, man. That's just like you take two cigarette lighters and put it together, man. It's just gonna be fire, man. You know.
So
that's symbolic. Oh, go ahead, bring it up.
Which that second death is when the Lord comes back, man, and rains down those the missiles. His spirit's gonna be in them missiles, man.
That's right.
The lake of fire is America, man. 200 million missiles is gonna hit America, and it's gonna look like a big lake of fire.
That's right, man.
You know?
Esau also in the scriptures is labeled as death too.
I was just about to say that, you know, because everything that Esau embodies is death, man.
Right,
you know?
right.
No, go ahead.
Because I mean, if you looking at a lake, man, from bird's eye view, all you see is water, man, a stream, man, as far as you can see, and that's gonna be the same, pretty much as far as America, man. When them missiles hit it, man, if you looking from a bird's eye view, man, north, south, east, and west, man, it's gonna be nothing but fire, man. So it's all symbolic, man. It ain't saying it's a goddamn real lake, a lake of fire. Come on.
But it's actually gonna look like a lake.
What's fucking oil spill gonna be in there? Right. It's symbolic. It's gonna look like a whole. If you just look at it, it's gonna be complete fire, and you can call it a lake, man, because it's gonna be completely covered, man.
Right. Because like from the chariot, like normally the elect, when they're looking out the windows, their landmass is gonna look like a lake of fire,
And just
looking downward.
And just like water, when it's moving, it's a current.
Yeah.
It's rolling.
Yeah.
And as fire is burning and crackling, it's flames. And the flames are like they rolling, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all symbolic, man.
It's just what John the Revelator saw through his vision.
Right.
He saw America as if it was a lake filled with fire and brimstone.
That's right.
That's what we literally gonna see that shit.
Because second Ezra said, they said, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, you know? So
Hey, that's a cut on reincarnation, man.
The prophets understood reincarnation, man.
John the Revelator knew he was gonna be back during those times, man.
Yep, that's why the scripture said be faithful unto death, man. Because, ain't no such thing as death, reincarnation,
And this Amos 9:2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them.
Digging into hell, man. How can you literally dig into hell, man? All right, so if you dig 50 feet down, you're actually gonna see hell? No, that's talking about these bunkers, man. They're placing in the earth. Okay, to preserve themselves from the second death. Promoted by Yahawashi.
Hey, it's Salaki. I think I said Salaki about wrong. I think I said John. Who gonna say was me who delivered me those time, but it's Israel.
Hey, but John knew he was coming back because me and the brother Taz was talking about that because the angel told him that he was gonna have to come back again. Yeah. So he knew he was coming back.
Hey, Daniel too.
That's how
all
you
the
know
prophets.
it was John.
Yeah, so it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, this will I bring them down.
So if you dug into hell, when your hand burned off?
Yeah.
Like literally?
Then Satan just gonna be helping them dig.
Yeah, with that pitchfork.
Job chapter 15, chapter 34, verse 15. All flesh shall perish together, and man shall turn again unto dust.
That's right. That's why in the church they say ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. Your body goes to the earth, and your spirit goes back to the Heavenly Father, which gave you.
Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes.
And that was a scare tactic they used to use on our people back in the slavery days. You be a good slave and obey master, you'll go to heaven. You be a bad slave, you're gonna go to hell. And that philosophy has kept going, trickling on down until now. Man.
It's a fairy tale.
It's a fairy tale.
Yep.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 29 and 30. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
Say, takest away thy breath.
Man. What you say about renew it, bro?
Yeah, he said, thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, which are born, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
As the same book of Ecclesiastes, see, existence new. You know what I'm saying? People might look at that as a newborn baby, but actually that spirit been here thousands of times, man.
Thousands of times.
That's why you always hear grandma saying, "Oh, he been here before, or she been here before, man." You know what I'm saying? Because through the spirit, man, it's like some kind of way grandma or the mama know that spirit has some kind of, it has evolved in some kind of way, just the way that baby is acting, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but reincarnation, man.
And the Lord put the spirit on people to make these statements that they don't even understand what they say. You know, it's a lot of like little sayings and little new speak.
Yeah.
People don't even realize they speak in the scriptures, man.
Hey, what's the baby first? A newborn, a child, first word most of the time is Dada, Abba, Father. You know what I'm saying? That's spiritual, man. You know what I'm saying? A child is going to recognize their father first because they come from that man, that seed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's spiritual, man.
And they coming fresh from the spiritual realm.
That's it, man.
Language is Hebrew.
Through the laws of their
Hebrew, and they know what they're speaking, you know.
That's what they speak.
And really, even before they say Dada, they normally say
Yeah.
Because is their first character.
I see it's like a meme, not gonna get off subject. It was a meme, you know, about a baby. His face was mad or whatever, and they say the baby been here before. He mad being back here in the poor family. You know, it's they know. Well, I won't say they know, but you know.
Yeah, they do it ignorantly.
Yeah.
You know, they don't understand why they do it, but it still reroutes them back into something spiritual.
God.
I had a precept for you. No, you make a point?
No, I was just gonna say that's why, you know what I'm saying, me and the Lord, people always saying you never smile, man. Cause through the spirit, man, we don't fucking wanna be here, man.
God.
I mean, we see the way things are, man. And through the spirit, how about Yahawashi, we know how it should be. So of course we ain't really got too much to smile about until we get around the brethren, man. Fellowship with the brothers, man. Other than that, man, ain't nobody got nothing to say, man, that's spiritual, man. Everybody full of folly, wickedness, and bullshit, man. So of course we're not smiling, man.
It's like really the true time you can be your true self, man. Amongst the brothers.
That's right, bro.
The flesh is bitter.
Yeah.
The sweetness of the scriptures is in your mind, man. Every day you physically going through bitter times in this place. But when you got the comfort of the knowledge of the scriptures, that's the sweet part of it. You know?
And it becomes more and more bitter because, like you said, the flesh has to constantly endure not being able to obtain
what's in your mind.
You know, so you have to wait. So time progresses. You age, different scenarios happen in your life. You get these different experiences, some good, some bad. You know, that sucks. That's why I said
surely oppression make the wise man mad.
That's it.
Yeah, and they say they love not their lives unto death. You know.
I had a precept for quick one, break it down. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
Hey, and that's what it is, man. Your body, man, is going right back to the dust, man. When you dropped into hell, the ground, man. That's the closest you're going to get to hell is the ground, man. As far as that goes, as far as the body's concerned. But the spirit returns back to Yahawashi who created it, man. You know what I'm saying? Until the next time your reincarnation. Or you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case where Yahawashi decide to do with the spirit, man. Regardless, he gonna hold you up there some generations and send you back right back, man. But at the end of the day, man, the point is the body returned back to the dust. And the spirit returned back to the Heavenly Father who created it.
Yeah, and you come back. You go to Numbers 14 and 18. You go to Exodus 20 and 5 or 20 and 6. It tells you come back every 3 and 4 generations. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got real quick. You got the Ecclesiastes 6 and 10?
Ecclesiastes 6 and 10.
Let me read it first, though. And this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Now I'm going to read that again. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been. Now you bring out your point.
Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. That which have been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Read that again. Ecclesiastes 6 and 10. That which have been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he.
That's right. So Ecclesiastes 1 and 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new. It have been already of all time, which was before us.
That's right. It's when the Lord, when he made creation through Yahawashi, they done everything in the beginning, man. He said he declared the end from the beginning, man. That's right. So when he rested, the Lord was done making spirits.
Right.
It's like, okay, this is it.
And what does lent mean, or to lend something? Like if I lend you something, what's going to happen? I'm going to get it back. All right, so check this precept out. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 15 verse 8. And employing his labors lewdly, he maketh a vain god of the same clay, even he which a little before was made of earth himself, and within a little while after returneth to the same, out of the which he was taken, when his life which was lent him shall be demanded. So the Heavenly Father gave this life unto you. You know? So he'll and what was going into on how the Heavenly Father, he created that spirit, the spirit that body dies, that spirit goes into the spirit world. That's that spirit being demanded back
to his rightful owner.
To his rightful owner. And then what's going to happen, the face of the earth is going to be replanted once again with that same spirit. So it's like you went into earlier, the same cycle. It's like you watch Animal Planet and stuff like that. That circle of life.
Circle of life.
You got that in the animal kingdom. You got that in plant life. You even have it in the water system, in the ecosystem. And because it rains, it goes through a cycle.
Yeah.
And man upon earth is no different. All things go through that same course, so to speak, man.
Man, since you said that, bro, this is Ecclesiastes 1:4. One generation passeth away, and another generation comes, but the earth abide forever. The sun also arise, and the sun go down, and hasten to his place where he rose. The wind going toward the south, and turning about unto the north, and whirling about continually, and the wind return again according to his circuits.
Lord shows you his order is all around you. You just pay attention. That's it. To the natural things that's around you to show you how life works.
Right. That's it. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full until the place from whence the river comes, thither they return again. So like the elder Bun and the brother Todd have beautifully broke down, it's a cycle. The same way that sun has its rotation, the same way that river has its rotation, the same way the wind circulates, it's the same thing with your life process.
The sands of the sea.
Yeah.
How can you explain that ocean full of water can never surpass the land? The scriptures cover that as well.
God, hey, what that scripture I was testing you about?
About that one generation?
Yeah, I think it's Sawak.
Yeah.
Hey, and if we are the Lord's greatest creation, which we are, how does everything come back but us?
Yeah.
That would mean that would really make the Lord a liar. You know? We are the Lord's greatest creation, man. Everything else comes back to life. You got the plants, they die, they come back. You see what I'm saying? You got even within the moon. There's a new moon, there's a full moon, and you see the same things over and over. It comes back around, man.
And see, and that's the spirit, man, because although Esau has put his own twist on the cycle of life, as far as, daylight saving time, leap year, and all that bullshit. And at the end of the day, man, the cycle is the way the Lord made it, man. It's been tampered with, but it's still the way he made it. The sun rises and the sun sets, man. You know what I'm saying? The moon come out. You got summer, wings, spring, fall. All those things still happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And Esau has changed it up like we brought out earlier, man, as far as he making a new year in the dead, of the winter. But at the end of the day, the cycle still continued the way the Lord intended it, man.
It's just the understanding of
that's
it
right.
has been defiled.
And we're going to get all those things back exactly the way things supposed to be as far as the seasons, man. You know, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be put in our inward parts, man, as far as the law, statutes, commandments, and the knowledge of the elements and everything, man.
God.
No, I'm just gonna say like December goes back to Deca. Deca means 10. You know what I'm saying? Where in this society is considered the 12th of the month.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 8, but that's 10. That's the 10th month for them.
But Deca's supposed to be what, December?
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah. Hey, this is Ecclesiastes 14 and 18. As of the green leaves on a thick tree, some fall and some grow. So is the generation of flesh and blood. One coming to an end, and another is born. So when one generation passed, another generation come, and you, whatever generation you are within, you come back around that third and fourth generation.
And Mufasa, he was explaining that too, Simba, on the movie Lion King, about the circle of life, man. You know what I'm saying? How we eat these animals or whatever, and how they gonna come back. He's going to the animal things. But as people, that we come back, man.
Yeah, that goes to show you Esau's intelligence, because he understands that. That's the reason why these rich bankers, like these elite bankers, they marry within themselves, because they know they come back. They know they come back.
Hey, and in order for them to deceive so well, they would have to have understanding. Because if they had completely no understanding, their deception wouldn't be as powerful. That's how the serpent was able to beguile Eve. We would be like God, having the knowledge of good and evil, but he failed to tell them the consequences. Deceitfully failed to tell the consequences.
What's that saying? Apostle Gabar always say, to know a lie, you gotta know the truth.
You gotta know the truth.
To tell a lie, you gotta know the truth.
Hey, Lord willing, you was edified. Want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, V'Kakodash.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.